coach. Second and final meeting in the regular season between FC Cincinnati and Bethlehem Steel. We'll give you the starters and have the first touch next. This is FC Cincinnati Soccer. Cincinnati right now working on a nice build-up. I think at least 8 or 9 of the 11 guys on the pitch have a touch before it's sent into the 18, and no trouble there as Samir Badr comes over to collect it, so nothing comes of it. But there is no question when we talked to John Harkes yesterday, going back to your first key, that he wanted to see a lot of pressure right away to come out and get it. Samir Badr will come out, and he will send it back across midfield. A very, very big right foot for midfield. Laughlin skips it to Walker right in the midfield. Long ball for Wiedemann. He was onside and couldn't get to it before Samir Badr. The middle doesn't get to a Coley.
Polak's great with that delivery too. He's got quality in service. He can whip that ball in.
Kenny Walker whips it right at Samir Badr, who makes a
product here.
Polak into the box. Delbridge was trying to get to it with his head. Of course, he had a brilliant game-winning goal off the header 2 weeks ago here at Nippert Stadium.
Good delivery again by Tyler. And that's exactly where you want to put it. You know, you want to make the keeper come out of a 6. And if Harrison can just get across that first defender, he's going in and even trying to start possession. I think Bethlehem are coming in. And just being physical. I mean, it's nothing too dirty, but they're certainly contesting straight away. Get it back, get the ball back into bounds. So you can start, you know, with combinations and into that possession.
2 draws. Also unbeaten in their last 4 road games. So considering that they've spent a lot of time recently away from. You know, Lindsay talked about it off the top, and we saw it last Saturday. Not a great first half. John Harkes said it on the USL Game of the Week going into the locker room that he wasn't happy with the way his men played in the first 45 minutes. But they made some adjustments. They created some opportunities in the second half, and we've just back. You can go to USLsoccer.com and vote on that goal and make it 3 months in a row for FC Cincinnati. Ball intended for Andrew Wiedemann. Samir Badr gets there first as it was crossed from Tyler Polak across the 18.
The other thing we talked about too, obviously with height advantage, you're looking at the type of service, right? You're playing a ball in from a wide position, and right now the back four for Bethlehem, they're possessing in the middle third and they're attacking third.
Wiedemann into the 18, a left-footed shot, and Samir Badr has to make his biggest save of the night.
That's what we're looking for, just a bit more spark, you know?
Oh, there was spark coming off the left foot of Andrew Wiedemann.
Make that defender commit, cuts inside. You only need a yard to get the shot off. Great save by the keeper, but that's what Wiedemann wants to do.
This corner kick is brought to you by the Levy Law Offices, where they turn your crash into cash. Contact them today at
every time. It's going to be very, very comfortable for Bethlehem. So they want to try to draw them out, get into those 2v1 positions, and try to create something off a combination.
Samir Badr stretching as he gets ready to put the ball back into play. Outside for Corbin Bone, nearly ran into the official, disrupted his run just a bit. Bone with his right foot, had it in the direction of a Coley, and Badr plays it perfectly, punching it away. Out wide, Wiedemann sending it into the box. A Coley can't get to it. Should have been allowed for the moment.
The ironic thing too, I think the linesman on the far side had called it offside, so I'm not sure it would have counted or not.
Tyler Pollock sent it forward. Nicholson got the bottom of his boot on it, but skipped it right into the chest of Badr. Ball comes long. Badr will come over to get it. And then he'll scoop it up as Okoli comes streaming in to put some pressure on. Remember, in the USL, you get 5
Switch legs on, so that's something that's a lot different than the
way to midfield. So second substitution coming up for John Harkes momentarily. Here comes the speed of Omar Cummings. Keeps it in play. Cummings from the right side sends it into the middle. Okoli was trailing and Badr got in the way to intercept.
That's that space behind we were talking about from Cummings. He loves that 15-20 yards to kind of.
Corbin Bone sending it in. Cummings spinning, doesn't get to it. Kenny Walker tracks it down, strikes it with his right foot, and it goes just high.
The keeper might have got a touch there.
He did. He got a piece of it. Samir Badr, because it's going to be another corner kick.
Again, that's, for me at least, Kenny Walker's got to get into those positions more often because he has the ability. Great little first touch, looks up. He's got great composure.
Yeah. What a great job by Samir Badr to get his fingertips on it. That ball maybe goes in. With where it landed right on top of the net, that might have been on frame if Badr doesn't catch it with his fingers. Now it'll be Tyler Pollock's turn on the corner kick, brought to you by the Levy Law Offices. FC Cincinnati attacking, looking for that insurance goal. Pollock into the box. Nicholson got his head onto it. Now Cummings trying to turn on it. Nicholson gets the shot off and Badr makes the save.
And the guys for digging in.
Cummings, who had an assist on the McLaughlin goal. Cummings with his left foot. And Samir Badr makes the save. We haven't in the USL. And the Philadelphia native checking in. This corner kick is brought to you by the Levy Law Offices. Corbin Bone going to take it. Nicholson gets his head on it, and Badr makes the save. Then Paul Nicholson.
Yeah, great timing by Paul, by the way. Uses his body well to get up for a header.
Another great save by Badr.
That's
a handball.
It's a handball.
Wow.